Hey guys, sorry. So I didn't realize this video is cut out at 9 minutes and 51 seconds long. I didn't realize that. So anyways, as I was saying before that last video cut out, I did not even know this guy's name. Did not even know he was married. Um, did not know any of that stuff until his name showed up on court papers when they were delivered to me on my birthday. And then did not know that he was married until he mentioned that in court. Like there was no proof of me stalking him. He actually knew my name and my vehicle. Um, before I knew that other stuff, because like he had reported that to the police, which my vehicle had nothing to do with anything, by the way. But it just goes to show the hypocrisy that he's going to research me and lie on me about these crimes that did not even happen. So, anyways, uh, so the protective order was in place a week or two before he moves away. He conveniently makes a claim that I had planted a nail in his tire, and therefore he had to get not only that tire replaced but all four of his tires replaced. And so his evidence of this was he took a picture of a picture. He pulled up a picture online and he took a picture of it of somebody with a nail in their tire. There was no proof. He was not able to provide any proof that he ever paid any business money for a tire replacement, let alone four. So there's no proof that he had any damage to his vehicle. No proof that he had to pay for any damage to his vehicle. No police came out to see any physical evidence of any type of claim that he made. Yet somehow a warrant was put out for me that crime happened. And so, as I was literally doing where Muskogee was, I pictures. It was a Saturday afternoon. I'm like, it's a beautiful Muskogee day. I'm going to go ahead and go for a bike ride and take some pictures. And I did it over here in the Honor Heights area. And of all the places I went to, so many people and commercial businesses are so receptive to what I do, especially like the ones who already know about it. They love it. Um, the one place, um, Brentwood Nursery, they are the one place to call the cops on me. And I tried to tell, long story short about them, I did not know there was a warrant out for my arrest, but I was not going to leave knowing the cops were coming. I'm saying, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'll stay here. So when the cops came, they ran my name. I got arrested. And by the way, whoever made a comment, I heard there was a comment on a thread in a Muskogee group that I'm not even in, but somebody said there was a comment that said, oh no, I hope they didn't confiscate his bike. Whoever made that comment, that was funny. That made me laugh. Um, but anyways, so yeah, I spent a weekend. That happened on a Saturday. I spent a weekend in jail. Did not get out till Monday. Lost an important sale that I was working on because I could not answer it on Monday. And I don't get any reimbursement. No bond money is reimbursed. So the judge that all this happened, that first judge, like, shame on you, dude. Shame on you. I'm like somebody who does things for the community. Like, I try to, like, prevent the cops from having to get involved and try to be like, hey, like, it takes a village to raise an idiot, and that's what I was trying to do in a respectful way. Like, that should be a respected thing instead of the asshole who's actually, like, messing up everybody else's peace that they deserve. So anyways, um, I went to court. They offered me all these plea bargains. I said no, I was going to plead guilty for a crime that I did not commit. This guy, he incriminated himself so bad when he was in court, because I remember I was going to go to trial for this, and there was a jury already selected. There was like 6 people who heard this guy's bullshit story. The own prosecutor, who's supposed to be against me, asked him, the only witness who was claiming this stuff about me. She said, do you normally check your car for any for any tires or for any nails that were planted before you leave? He said, yes, every day before I go. And she said, did you check the day that you claim this happened? He goes, no, I didn't check that day. She's like, okay, why didn't you check? He's like, oh, because he was out there and he scares me, and so I just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. The funny thing is yeah, I was out there, and so was my friend. My friend who brought me out here to Muskogee, a freaking salt of the earth guy, was helping me out with a, I had a bad battery. He was giving me a jump, so that's what good friends do. He was helping his boy out. So he would have been a witness to being like, no, this guy's full of shit. But it never even had to get there. So anyway, yeah, I was arrested for a crime that didn't happen. But the jury, like when the jury was dismissed, the judge and the prosecution were looking at the case, and the only thing I can think of is that she maybe did not want to lose a case that she knew she was going to lose. And they were like, you know what? Instead of this being like, is he guilty of it? Like, this should just be thrown out. No crime even happened. That should have happened before I went to jail. That should have happened before a protective order was made. But anyways, see this shirt right here? It says Americans United. And it's a very special shirt because it's custom made, and I can get you your own too for $20, $20 to $25, depending on the size. I'll get you your own custom made Americans United shirt. It will actually benefit people right here in Muskogee, local people who love America and were born in America. And the reason that I know about this shirt, guys, is very nefarious. And I urge everybody hearing this message to click on my name, my Facebook name, Damian Giadoni, click on photos, click on albums, and educate yourself. Because the reason that I found this shirt, guys, is I could not believe the most underrated, underreported domestic terrorist group of our lifetime existed. And when I started researching them, I was appalled. So many connections were made. And then I realized that these guys still exist. There was someone wearing merchandise recently. And so when I started looking up, you cannot get KKK merchandise as you would expect. You cannot get Black Panther merchandise unless it's about the movie, as you would expect. You can't get skinhead merch, as you would expect. You can get merchandise of the domestic terrorist group, the worst domestic terrorist group you've never heard of. You can get merchandise of them. And I'm not going to say it because this video is going to get shadow banned. Actually, I'll say it. This is just for Muskogee anyways. It's the JDL. I'm talking about the JDL. You can type in JDL merch and you can find t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, baseball caps, phone covers, coffee mugs, keychains, baby onesies of a domestic terrorist group. Try to find Americans United merch. You can't. They want to divide us. Okay? This is division. This whole left versus right bullshit is part of their plan. This is why all the Democrats and all the Republicans, that's why they always agree on foreign aid. The country that gets more foreign aid that's smaller than the state of New Jersey, Israel, they all agree. They and all the politicians on both sides, they always are bending to the knee to Israel. The same people from the same religion, the extremists, okay? Not all Jews. Okay, not all Jews, but there are extremists. Jewish supremacy is a thing, and if you learn about it, you will understand how important this shirt is about Americans United. Okay, Americans United, starting right here in Muskogee, it's a thing. Okay? Get your Americans United shirt. If you're tired of the division, if you love America, okay, if you're tired of the corruption, and you actually love America, then get this shirt. That's what you should do. Get this shirt. But anyways, guys. Like I said, all the proof is in you need in those photo albums. I stand by it. I stand on all 10. I've done my homework. It's information that you should not feel bad. You should not feel stupid for not knowing, guys. 5 months ago or 8 months ago, I did not know any of it. Okay, any of it. Okay, I'm no smarter than you. I lucked out and stumbled upon some crazy energy guided me to hidden knowledge. And as I was finding this knowledge, I took screenshots so I could share it with everybody and educate people, okay? Educate yourselves, put America first. Believe me, not the mainstream media. And guys, I'm all about positive energy, okay? So Muskogee, spread the love. Let somebody sponsor the contest, make people happy on a daily basis with a cost of $10 to $20 prize, your choice. And remember, my mugshot may exist, but the crime doesn't. And I'm very proud to say that when I was tested about my integrity, I stood on it and everything worked out in the end. And I'm not ashamed of it. That's why I'm making this video. You guys should be proud of me. Represent myself, represent Muskogee, represent Americans United. Okay? Love you guys.